To ask, I think I'm seeing some alumni also, right? Who have attended the Python sessions. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, there are few of them.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
nice to know. Okay. Okay. So let's begin. Okay. Okay. So guys, hi, good evening, everyone, and many of you already know me, and few of you here joined for the first time this kind of session for data analysis, Python for data analysis by ISCSD. So I welcome you all. What I would like to do is before we start interaction, okay, let's have a quick intro. You can just tell me, see in the chat box, your name will come. You can just tell me how much years of experience you have and what is your domain. Okay, number of years of experience and your domain. Okay, that's the only two things. Please, like domain can be like engineering, MBA marketing, finance, or something like that. This will help me when I'm talking about the contents of the webinar. This will help me customize the webinar for you to benefit you maximum. So please, there are 30 odd participants here, 32. I want everyone to respond here. I would like to just check it. Okay. Gayatri, you can tell both your domain as well as number of experience. And if you're fresher, you can mention 0 or fresher. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Acha. Monica is computer science. Okay. 2 years MC. Okay. Mechanical engineer fresher. Okay. Business analytics, Gayatri. Okay. Business analytics, Hemant. Computer science. Okay. Okay. We see a third year. Okay. MBA finance. Okay. BCA. Okay. Okay. BCSE. Yeah, Monica. Yeah, good evening. Fresher mechanical. Yeah. Vishal, I know you. Saina. First year BSc mathematics. Okay. Oh, first year BSc. Oh, and that too mathematics. You guys are here for Python. I'm surprised. Saina and Sandra, someone can speak? What makes you, oh, Subramaniam? Sorry, your voice is breaking. You are from first year mathematics, Aditya. Oh my God, so many of you, first year mathematics, you guys are joining for Python. Interesting, huh? Okay, CB, CSE, final year. Domain engineering, AI. Oh my God. Diksha is AI domain, third year. Oh, interesting. Sharu, Sheikh, Safiq, MBA, HR. Okay. Okay. We take computers. Okay. Rehan, I was not reading yours because I know you. Jitin, BCA third year. Sonali, civil engineer, fresher. Software testing, electrical engineer. Okay. Can you rename yourself? Your name is coming electrical 1.5 years experience, whoever it is. Your name is coming as Redmi Note 7S. Can you rename yourself in the meeting? Or you tell me the name, I will rename you so that I will be able to address you. I will be able to talk to you. Yusufi, electronic engineer. It's Shubham. Okay. Let's rename you. Okay, somebody is also. Okay, Nawaz MBA Finance. Okay, Yogesh Supply Chain. Okay, interesting MBA. Okay, interesting. Interesting crowd we have. We have MBAs, we have engineers, we have mathematics freshers. Okay, any of the mathematics first year guys you would like to say why are you here? Means what you have a compulsory subject or something, Python?
No, sir, it's just based on our interest.
Oh, based on your interest. First year mathematics, your interest is in Python. Wow. Means your interest is in data analytics or it's Python, like means I want to clarify. Because I know a lot of mathematics guys who come and do courses with CDAC. They do a lot of data analysis. That is right. But then I want to clarify: your interest is Python or data analysis? What's your interest? Especially maths guys. You can also respond in chat. Yeah.
Data.
Okay. Data analysis. Okay. It's interesting. Wonderful. Wonderful to know the mix of guys. There are a lot of MBA guys also. It's nice to know that. Okay, so I would like to, even if this is introduction to Python for data analysis kind of thing, what I would be doing, because most of you are interested in data analytics, so I would be also sufficient part of the webinar. I will be putting efforts on trying to explain you the data analysis kind of thing. Okay. Let's say hope so that this webinar contributes some little towards your improvement of your understanding, okay, towards data analysis, and okay, makes you, inspires you further. Okay. Okay, so I think, yeah, Pranali, let me say something. Your alumni, Pranali, because there were 2 3 Pranalis who were our alumni, so I'm just asking. Harinath, somebody was trying to speak. Yeah, Harinath, you want to say something? Okay, I think some guys are joining in and they're okay. Okay, so fine. Chalo, okay, so let's begin our introduction to Python. Okay. Yeah, there are some people still joining in. No issues. We will continue because it's already 5:15. Um, as a data analyst, we should value time. Okay. Time is important. Time is important. Okay, so let's just have kind of understanding about Python, why it is, and I like to, you know, should I tell you a very interesting observation about this Python logo? Are you interested to hear about what is this Python logo? A kind of my understanding of this logo and why Python. This logo of Python is very interesting, especially for data analysts. Yeah, I'd like to hear that. Okay. Some offbeat kind of discussion, not just core technical discussion, but just somehow today I was inspired to talk something which is just beyond something technical. So just let me share a small kind of a interesting observation about this logo. Okay, what do you see in this logo? What do you see? Can somebody tell me what do you see in this Python logo? I think Hemant, I know you. I think so. I don't know. Maybe you're coming. Maybe in some previous seminar you were there. Okay, Vishal says that we are seeing some snakes here, pythons here. Okay, how many pythons are there in this logo? There are two pythons. Okay, so it's really interesting why the whole logo is like that. Okay, why python? And okay, so have you seen a python eating? How the python eats? Do you know that? कभी देखा है पाइथन को खाते हुए? पाइथन ईटिंग समथिंग, या कभी देखा है? ये पाइथन मतलब पाइथन का हिंदी में नाम पाइथन क्या बोलते हैं? अजगर, अजगर काइंड ऑफ थिंग, राइट? अजगर, right? Yeah, python is ajgar, and so biggest python is anaconda. Okay, so that's fine. So have you seen ajgar or python eating? कभी देखा है कैसे खाता है वो? नहीं? अच्छा, नहीं, फोटो वीडियो कुछ तो देखा होगा या? Sharu, you can share. I think your name is Sheikh or something. You can share. जिसने या गौरव, अनुष्का, बोलो कोई तो यस समय निगलता है, यस, खाता नहीं है, निगलता है, एनगल्फ्स, एनगल्फ्स, वो निगलता है, पूरा का पूरा चीज वैसा का वैसा निगलता है, डाइजेस्ट करता है, एनगल्फ्स एंड डाइजेस्ट, राइट? And power of python eating is, do you know python can eat even a small kid of an elephant? You know that? It's so powerful. Even can eat a kid of elephant. You know that? So very very patiently, but then can eat the whole. Think about what is the size of kid of an elephant. पूरा निकल जाता है उसको, पूरा पूरा निकल जाता है आराम से, शांति से. So very very powerful. You know, even sometimes it engulfs you know many big animals also. Okay, like I'm giving some example of kid of elephant, but then there are other things also. It can directly engulf the whole thing. So what's the point here? What I'm trying to say is that so this is one of my understanding about python, is that's how python can handle any size of data. So python programming, okay, just like this python can eat a small elephant kind of thing, so python can handle any size of data. Huge sizes of data can be very easily handled by python. Okay, so you can relate it. Okay, तुम ऐसा relate कर सकते हो उसको कि कैसे बड़ा बड़ा चीज पाइथन जो अजगर है वो खा लेता है, वैसे ही पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज कैन डाइजेस्ट ह्यूज kind of what do you say, data. Okay, so it's a very very meaningful thing to have python in your symbol. Yeah, data, it's huge data. So today python is able to do a lot of data processing. You can think about images, you can think about videos. Okay, you can think about excel files, databases. Okay, so much, so huge, any kind of huge data you can think about, and python has supporting libraries to handle that data. Okay, huge audio files and audios, and you know we currently have students at our institute where people are working on these kind of data and huge amount of data, and they are processing it, and they are handling it. So it's it's very what do you say, very interesting that python can handle this. Okay, huge amount of data, and it can digest it. Okay, very efficiently. Another thing which you can take out from logo is there are two Pythons. It's not a single Python. So what is meaning of two Pythons is there can be parallel processing. So Python supports parallel processing, although Python till now has not established in the market for parallel processing. Still, it is struggling in the sense there are some problems of Python which are really keeping it away from very high kind of parallel processing. But still, Python supports parallel processing. So that's why two Pythons here. That's why intertriangle Pythons, two Pythons, one and this one. So you can have two things, or you can have many things. What is parallel processing is many things done simultaneously. So you can have many processes, many things done simultaneously. That's parallel processing. Okay. So that is my interpretation of the logo. I'm not saying this is the only interpretation of the logo of Python, but this is what I understand when I see the logo. Okay. So I hope you could relate something and you could have some interesting insight into your Python logo. Okay. So Python, another thing why Python, you do know, one of the property of Python is lazy. Okay. So Python is lazy. Similarly, Python programming is meant for lazy people. Okay. You can relate. I can relate. I'm a very lazy person. So it's very easy for me to understand Python because it's lazy. Gaurav is laughing. So you have minimum syntaxes. You have minimum syntaxes, small syntaxes. Okay, minimum syntax, small syntax. In short line of code, you have a lot of libraries, lots and lots of libraries. Okay. So you don't have to write everything from scratch. You don't have to write everything. Okay. Just with small syntaxes, you can do a lot of things. It doesn't mean I am encouraging you to be lazy. Okay. But the point is that, see, as a student or as a fresher, you always like to be like some kind of laziness is there. So yeah, you can relate to this language and you can learn. It's quite interesting. Okay, quite interesting language. It was way back in 2000. I think it was 2013 or 14 when I started getting some fascination about this Python. Okay. Previously, we used to work on Java. We used to work on C, C++. So work on COBOL. Okay. So there are many programming languages, many of them. JavaScripts. Okay. JavaScripts. And many of them. But then, Python started fascinating me in these days, and especially for my PhD, especially for data processing, as I got attracted to this language. Okay. So understand, guys, language is just a tool. Okay. Language is just a tool. It's not about, yeah, Vishal is saying that's why we choose Python, because it's lazy. Yeah. So understand one very important point. You have to make it very clear in your mind that Python or any programming language for that matter is just a tool. Okay. Programming is just a tool. So what does that mean is any day it can change. Okay. Any day it can change. Any day, like I'll tell you my story. If my story is, I was in BTech for 2002. I got admission to BTech. I would say BE because I did BE. So that time everybody was talking about C++ and all that kind of stuff. So so I started learning C++ and all that. It was like interesting. And then till the time I got passed out, the waves were changing. People were talking about Java, and nobody was talking about C++, and everybody was talking about Java and all that. So we started adapting to Java, and then we started doing Java. And then can you imagine my first company? My first company, my interview, I still remember that interview. They said that okay, you are expert in C++, you are expert in Java, but we work on COBOL, we work on something very old technology. are you ready for this? I said, chalo yaar, job milna hai, koi option hai kya? Think about it. In interview, somebody asks you like this, okay, tum expert ho in some programming, you are expert in MBA, and we are hiring you for programming. Are you ready? You think about your first job, and you say, yeah, why not? So I was also like, okay, chalo, abhi kya kar sakte hain? There is the package this company was giving was the highest package in my college. So obviously I said, okay, chalo, itna mehnat kiya hai 4 saal to get package. Why to leave this job? Okay, just for changing my interest of programming. I said, chalo, जैसे C++, Java पढ़ लिया वैसे COBOL पढ़ लेंगे. I said, okay, why not? And we switched the technology. It was like, do you know industry standard of training? 8 days they gave us COBOL training. 8 days training. Okay. So what I want to say is that, any day tools can change. Okay. So don't get stuck up with this thing that Python. I say stuck up mat ho jao. What you are supposed to learn is learn programming, learn the skill of programming. Don't learn the syntax. Okay, not the syntax. Okay, so please have this clear focus whenever you are doing this kind of programming. You're learning anywhere in our institute or anywhere you're learning. So keep this focus that you are learning the skill of programming. You're not learning the syntax. Okay, so please keep this focus, and we would also like to do that. Okay, we would like to keep the focus on programming, the logic part of it, than the syntax part of it. Okay, so this is my sincere request to you, because see, any day, today you're interested in Python, tomorrow Python may go away. Till the time you go to a company, you have interviews, and suddenly, like, guys, I'll tell you, I was working with company way back in 2016. So so one day, we were creating softwares in Java. Everything, we were creating softwares in Java. And then suddenly one day, one client, they said that we want all the software of your company. Wow, wonderful, very nice, but we want it in our programming. Okay, so wow, now this is a new thing. So they were offering a very nice kind of package. They were offering us a wonderful package, wonderful money. So company obviously could not refute it. And next day our boss came and he said, okay, chalo, kal se R programming. From tomorrow, all your software you created in Java, R programming. And similarly, there was another client which came in Python. So next day, R programming was left and we started with Python. So same software we developed in Java, we developed in R programming, we developed in Python. So guys, remember that, these kind of technologies, these are waves. These will come and go. Okay, so don't get stuck up with the tools. Okay, yahi karna hai. If you're, see, there is one rule of software industry. How many of you want to join software industry? Type Y in the chat box. You want to join software industry? You want to join the data science wave? You want to join AI? Yes. Type Y in the chat box. Say yes in the chat box. You want to join software industry, data science, data analyst, and all that? Say yes. Remember one golden rule of software industry, one golden rule of data science, that is flexibility. Okay, rigid people are doomed. Remember this. Okay, if you are rigid that नहीं पाइथन ही करना है खत्म, कुछ नहीं हो सकता तुम्हारा. If you are flexible, chalo, okay, today Python, tomorrow Java, tomorrow Java, today data science, tomorrow machine learning, next day AI. Come on, we are up for it. We are up for it. Tomorrow data engineering. Come on, okay, no issues. That's fine. Chalo, मुझे बताओ बॉस कैसे कैसे सीखना है. Tomorrow they will say SQL. Okay, say SQL. Come on. फ्लेक्सिबल. अगर तुम ऐसा रिजिड रहे कि यही करना है, ऐसा ही करना है, you would be doomed. Okay, very soon you would be doomed. So remember this is the word, this is the golden rule. What's the golden rule, guys? What's the golden rule? What's the golden rule? Please, I want you to say it. Unmute and say, or put it in the chat box. Unmute जो कर सकते हैं unmute करो, जो chat box में डाल सकते हो chat box में डालो. Flexibility, yes. Change is only constant thing. Remember this. Change is the only constant thing is in this world. Okay. बाकी सब बकवास है. Okay. So be ready for being flexible. Okay. बहुत ज्यादा तुम्हें flexible रहना होगा. Otherwise, very soon you would be just out of industry. Very soon, very quickly. I don't know what I'm speaking today. I hope you are enjoying. How many of you are enjoying it? Type E in the chat box. It's really a random speech. Just I joined this webinar and I felt inspired by seeing the first year guys. And I saw the first year. I was like, अरे यार इतना interested लोग हैं first year में Python का programming कर रहे हैं. So I was like पूरा मेरा thought process मैंने पूरा fix किया था webinar में क्या बोलूँगा. वो first year के लोग देख के मेरा पूरा change हो गया. So thank you for tolerating me. So let's begin with the main topic. Okay, introduction to Python for data science. So I hope you keep in mind the things we discussed till now. They're very important. Okay, so so current trends in IT industry, it's data science, automation, DevOps, machine learning, IoT. और कुछ trend है? और कुछ trend है? So there are a lot of trends going on about data science, data engineering, and DevOps, IoTs. और कोई trend? Statistics चल रहा है, right? Somebody unmuted. Karthik, you want to say something? I think it was by mistake. Okay, stats is another trend going on. Okay, so yeah, it's nice. Security, yeah, Harshal, that's nice. That's very important thing. Security is another important trend, and it is soon going to pick up. Very soon, it's going to pick up pace. Already, it's quite in pace, but then it's going to be very prominent in very near future. Maybe 1 year or 2 years, very prominent. Blockchain is another thing, but then The blockchain will take little bit of time, but security is going to come big way. Okay, that's nice. Thank you. So guys, understand that data is new oil. Okay, what do I mean by this is going to give money. Okay, so uh have you seen those advertisements? They say this is free. Have you seen this is free advertisements? Yes, how many have seen these advertisements? This is free, something is free. Have you seen those kind of advertisements? Yeah. Have you ever gone to malls जहाँ पे वो फ्री में तुमसे वो भरवा लेते हैं, फ्री आईफोन मिलेगा तुम्हें, you get a chance to be a winner of iPhone, a chance to be a winner of something. देखा है ये सब advertisements? Yeah, you win a holiday trip. Okay, recently I visited a mall and उन्होंने एक फ्री का मुझे कूपन दिया, हॉलीडे ट्रिप. आई वाज लाइक, मैं ऐसे बहुत बहुत दिनों से हॉलीडे पे नहीं गया हूँ, सो इट वाज लाइक कि अरे यार ये मिला कूपन. बट देन देयर आर हंड्रेड्स ऑफ कंडीशंस इनसाइड ऑब्वियसली, and the point is that they were basically wanting my data. Okay, my phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. So that's fine, they are basically gathering some data. So all this free business is basically data gathering business. So data is new oil, and data is generating a lot of things. Why data is so popular? Can you think about, can you give me some reasons why data is becoming the next thing? डेटा क्यों इतना important है ऐसा लग रहा है लोगों को? Why they are thinking that data is so important? Can some of you share your views on this? क्या लगता है तुम, क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है कि डेटा को इतना इंपॉर्टेंस दिया जा रहा है? यस, सोचो, डेटा क्यों चाहिए लोगों को? व्हाई दे वांट डेटा? क्या करते हैं डेटा के साथ? इजी फॉर मार्केटिंग. ओके, इट विल गिव इंफॉर्मेशन, लेकिन उस इंफॉर्मेशन का क्या यूज है? आई वांट एग्जैक्ट काइंड ऑफ एप्लीकेशन. जैसे बोल रहा है मार्केटिंग, इट विल हेल्प, लेकिन क्या हेल्प करेगा? थिंक अबाउट इट. जो भी डेटा कलेक्ट होता है वो क्या होता है? इंप्रूव द क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ ऑफ पीपल. मतलब किसका? कंपनी के पीपल का या लोगों का? मतलब किसका बोल रहे हो, पब्लिक या कंपनी? इंप्रूव क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ ऑफ कंपनी ओनर, दैट्स, ये अंडरस्टैंडेबल है. इंप्रूव क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ ऑफ पीपल, ये थोड़ा सा डाइजेस्ट नहीं हो रहा. बी समथिंग प्रैक्टिकल. cause of the problem understand hota hai. Okay, Priya. Okay, for business purposes. Okay, Shivam. Finding the trend. Okay, Prashant, that's nice. In making decisions. Okay, it helps in making decision. To track the person by using the information. To analyze the profit and loss. Okay, analyze the new things. Okay, for various data manipulation operations. नहीं, वो तो ऑपरेशन करते हैं हम डेटा के बाद. To predict, yes, this was the word I was looking for. Sonali, thank you for that. Data tells us how to improve the business. Okay, very nice. Finding the relationship with the organization. Okay, understanding thoughts of users. Okay, prediction, Gaurav, very nice. Helps in tracking behaviors of customers to know the pattern trends. Okay, show me. Sorry, नहीं समझा. Awareness about the problem. Yeah. So one thing is that understand that measure the effectiveness of the things. Yes. One thing is forecasting. Very good. To develop new ideas. Okay. Remember guys, one very important thing is predictions and forecasts. This is what is driving force behind all this data kind of wave because using data you can do predictions. So when you do forecasting, can you improve the marketing? हो सकता है क्या? बोलो, अगर हमने फोरकास्ट किया कि इतने लोग ज्वाइन होंगे तो मार्केटिंग के हिसाब से ऐसा होगा वैसा होगा, या by forecasting you can have some things. Yeah, you can predict the future. Yes, predict the future. That's what is the point, Ritikesh. Very nice. Marketing based on, so decision making, why it helps in decision making? Because it is talking about future, something कि ये ऐसा हो सकता है, and that's what is very interesting. How many of you agree with me that predictions and forecasting is one thing which is driving the thing that okay, data मिलेगा हमें तो मार्केटिंग हम कर सकते हैं, हम डिसीजन ले सकते हैं, हम क्वालिटी इंप्रूव कर सकते हैं, everything. Yes or no? How many of you agree with me? Type A in the chat box if you agree with me. Type A in the chat box, please. That this is what is the driving force. That okay यार, अगर मुझे डेटा मिला तो मैं प्रेडिक्ट करूंगा तो मैं इंप्रूव करूंगा, ये करूंगा वो करूंगा. This is all based on this, around this point, that data gives us good kind of predictions, good kind of forecasts, and that's what is going to drive us for better kind of handling of the things, better quality maintenance, quality assurance, everything, blah 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 blah. Okay, so many things you can do when you have predictions and forecasts with you. So that is what is the driving force behind data science. That is what is driving force behind machine learning, deep learning, and all these things coming up. So remember, a precise point in data analytics, what you're supposed to learn is you're supposed to learn how to do predictions and how to do forecasting. If you learn this technique, okay, you can go in anywhere. You can go in data science, you can go in AI, you can go in machine learning, you can go in data engineering. What is your focus is? Focus is predictions and forecast. This is what is the oil. Okay, this is what is the oil which is going to give the money. Okay, this is something which is driving. Okay, this is driving the business. Okay, this is what gives investors impetus to invest money in your company, invest money somewhere, because you know the future, you know the predictions. Okay, that's what is the point. Now why Python? So this is a slide which is telling you some kind of statistics. For last few years, you can understand some patterns about Java, about Python, and JavaScript, C, and all that. You can see that Java and Python, they are almost kind of competitors, very, very powerful competitors. Till today, they are very powerful competitors. Still, Python is winning by some margin. Okay, so it's the, I would say the overall winner is programming. Okay, so overall winner of everything is programming, especially for MBA guys, electronics guys, electrical guys, mechanical guys. The winner, you have to understand from this slide, is who is winner is programming. So you have to learn programming, you have to learn how to use programming as a tool. And here we are talking about Python, so we are focusing on Python. But then guys, understand, if you learn the programming part of Python, then you can always learn any other programming, and you can always go ahead and have many other things done. Use that tool of programming many places. Anybody has any question on this slide? किसी को कोई question है यहाँ पे? That any other programming language you want to clarify कि ये programming या ये tool का क्या position है compared to Python या compared to other programmings? Anybody? Yeah. Any question on this slide? Okay, no issues. Okay, so I hope you got conveyed with the message. I'm not here to just talk about Python, but I'm saying that okay, you should learn programming, and Python is one of the very trending programming language. So we are teaching programming through Python. Okay, so what are we offering you is programming. We are offering you programming. We are not offering you Python. Okay, we want to make you understand programming, how to use logic, how to use programming for data analysis. Then Python job packages, these are going to go up and down. That's fine. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Okay, because these things are relative and it may change any day. So that's fine. So role demanding Python expertise. So this is very important. This is very important, guys. Understand today Python programming. It's so roles are expanding. You can just know that by seeing mathematics guys joining this webinar. Yeah, so it's very interesting. Obviously, MBAs are also not a very programming loving people. Okay, so still they are joining this webinar. So that shows that the demand of programming Python is it's very increasing, and it's very prominently seen in the industry. So you can see the roles. Developer is like computers people, computer application, computer science, computer engineering, and all those guys. Obviously they will become developers, web developers, and full stack and all that. DevOps and system engineers, backend engineers, all those kind of stuff. But then see network engineers, security and all, or quality analyst, automation testing engineers, that is quite general. Or you say animation or game designers, they again it's very general kind of thing. Then robotics or production line automation, data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, okay, machine learning engineers, augmented reality, virtual reality engineers, all of them, so many of them are interested today in Python. And companies who are giving these roles, they are expecting. See guys, I'm not joking, I'm consulting MBAs. Okay, MBAs who are having how much experience? In my understanding, 10 plus years of experience they have. I am teaching them Python, I'm teaching them machine learning. Okay, 10 plus years MBA. I'm teaching general managers Python. Okay, I'm teaching Python to what else? MBA तो fresher वगैरह तो छोड़ ही दो, वो तो मतलब है ही. Think about national importance, like how I put it, research scientist in chemistry people, they are learning Python. Okay, can you believe it? Okay, I'll tell you, this is one very funny, what's that? कौन सा होता है वो? Commerce guys are learning Python. Guys, come on, think about it. Commerce के लोग Python सीख रहे हैं. So it's like it's all over the place. हर जगह पे घुस गया है ये चीज, programming and Python and data analysis, data scientist and all that kind of stuff. It's everywhere. It's going deep. So understand, and it's important that you start understanding okay, Python. Okay, so everywhere it's so many roles. Marketing people, HR people are learning. Like, not you, I'm not talking about you guys. I went to one company. I'll tell you, I can tell you at least two companies. Have you, especially MBA guys, have you heard about this company, InvestNet? Heard about this company? It's a very big company in business. Okay, MBAs, they just hire MBAs. InvestNet, have you heard about this company? It's a big company in South, especially very big company. especially in investment, finance, very big company. And then there is, obviously you must have heard about Amdocs. Yeah, you heard about Amdocs? Guys, type Y in the chat box if you heard about Amdocs company. Yeah. So I went to these companies for teaching Python, machine learning, data science, and all that stuff. So their HRs, were attending these webinars. Those trainings. Their HRs were attending those trainings. Can you believe that? So it's all over the place. We are teaching physics people. Physics people are attending, these Python trainings and all that kind of stuff. Maths, though, as part of Tech Mahindra. So maths guys, I'll tell you some interesting. Are you ready to listen something interesting? These maths guys. Techem has started hiring. Hiring. Techem has started hiring maths guys. Do you know that? For data science team. They are started hiring maths guys for data science, maths and stats. They hire directly from colleges. Okay, so it's very, 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 like, think about data science, maths and statistics people in a core IT company. They are hiring maths and stats people. IT company. Okay. It's very, so guys, obviously. And do you know, this is way back in 2016. Okay, way back in 2016 this happened. The stats guys which joined Techem, you know what was their first assignment? Can you think about their first project? Yeah, yes, maths guys, think about what would be your first project when you go in an IT company. तुम्हारा क्या पहला प्रोजेक्ट रह सकता है? सोचो, एक आईटी कंपनी में ने तुम्हें हायर कर लिया विद अ वंडरफुल पैकेज, एक्साइटेड, वंडरफुल, एंड डे वन यू गो इन द कंपनी. क्या क्या करने लगाएगा तुम्हारा मैनेजर? कैन यू थिंक अबाउट डे वन ऑफ योर कंपनी एज अ स्टैटिस्टिशियन? क्या करना होगा तुम्हें? Yes, can you imagine? Come on, imagine guys, come on, tell me. Others also can participate. जो IT लोग है वो भी participate करो. Come on, think about, you hire a mathematician, okay, in your company, in an IT company, and the first day of the job or her job, what they do? Yeah, any guess? Analysis. Pranali says analysis. That's modest. They start doing Python. ऋषिकेश बोल रहा है ट्रेनिंग. नहीं, ट्रेनिंग के बाद रहे. Python. First day, Python. First day, they're starting coming in, their first, chalo, write a program. They started writing Python programs, like, wow. This is way back 2016 ka news hai. This is 6 years back. It's not today's news. So very well you can imagine the IT industry, the way flexible they are. They're not going to leave anyone. सबको programming करवाएंगे वो. They're not going to leave anyone. Okay, so be prepared for that. So Python beyond IT, finance, banking sectors. Okay. Do you know SBI is hiring? Do you know SBI is hiring what kind of people? पता है तुम्हें? SBI का advertisement था. This was public advertisement. I think it was 2021. It was 2021. After Corona, they published an advertisement. SBI का advertisement तो सोच सकते हो. SBI is a national level मीन्स यू कैन थिंक अबाउट अ गवर्नमेंट एजेंसी, वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर रहा है तो कौन से पोजीशन के लिए एडवर्टाइजमेंट कर रहा होगा? कैन यू थिंक अबाउट अ पोजीशन? कम ऑन, गेस इट। कौन सा पोजीशन के लिए वो लोग हायर कर रहे होंगे? कम ऑन गाइस, आई वांट योर पार्टिसिपेशन। चलो, बैंकिंग सेक्टर वाले लोग, बैंक लाइक एसबीआई विच इज अ नेशनल लाइक काइंड ऑफ अ गवर्नमेंट बैंक, ऐसा नहीं है कि प्राइवेट बैंक तो कुछ ना कुछ करते रहते हैं। ओके, विशाल सेज डेटा एनालिसिस, क्वाइट क्लोज, क्वाइट क्लोज। फाइनेंस एनालिस्ट, फाइनेंस एनालिस्ट को क्या लॉजिक लगेगा हेमंत? ओके, बैंक के तो फाइनेंस एनालिस्ट तो लगेगा ही। सिक्योरिटी, ओके, मॉडेस्ट, ओके, और और अरे इन्वेस्टमेंट बैंकर तो रोज हायर करते रहे, कुछ तो स्पेशल न्यूज बताओ। विशाल बोल रहा है डेटा इंजीनियर, हाँ सर्वर, हाँ शिवम इंटरेस्टिंग, विशाल इंटरेस्टिंग, ओके। और क्वाइट क्लोज, यू क्वाइट क्लोज, ऑलमोस्ट हिट द पॉइंट। they are hiring data scientist who knows Python. They want Python programming people, data scientists who knows Python, programming guys. They are hiring programming guys. And this was, I am not saying this, you go back to the news, you go back to the many newspapers, okay, of 2021. They were, this was a big advertisement by SBI. And SBI, I would precisely, I still remember SBI Bangalore. It was a headquarter of data science team of SBI. Okay, so they were recruiting this SBI Bangalore all over nation. They spread this advertisement. Okay, I don't know if they are here hiring that for that position even now, but then this was like advertisement which, like, oh my god, I was like struck with wonder, because a company which is driven by government of India, do okay चलो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया से आया, याद आया, डू यू नो पाइथन, दे आर टीचिंग पाइथन टू गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज? डू यू नो दैट गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज आर लर्निंग पाइथन एंड मशीन लर्निंग एंड एआई? पता है तुम्हें, वी आर रनिंग, we at ICSD are running a program, we are training thousands of government employees. You know that since last how many, Rohit sir, do you know that? Keshav sir is there. कितने साल से कर रहे हैं सर ये हम ट्रेनिंग गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉइज का? It's crazy guys, it's crazy, kind of depth of Python going in the industry. It's crazy. So my point is, please take this seriously, please take the programming seriously. Okay, isko seriously karna, try to make some solid changes in your learning process. Okay, I would say, I tell you one thing, it's Ritika has raised hand. Yes, can you please ask your question? You have a question, Ritika?
Yes. Why are they hiring like Python people? Like, what is the use of them in their field?
See, the point is that, understand, Python is a tool which can be used to do data analysis, it can be used to do security, it can be used to do so many things. It can be used to do IoT, electronic sensing things, and कुछ भी मतलब कोई भी टाइप ऑफ डेटा लो, तुम कुछ भी डेटा लो, you tell me one data, Ritika, and I'll tell you how Python used for MBA students. अरे कमान, MBA तो क्या बहुत ही कॉमन चीज है, हर मैनेजर अभी पाइथन सीख रहा है. ओके, वी विल कम टू दैट जब हम पांडास के बारे में बात करेंगे. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड एक्चुअली. ओके, लेट्स दैट्स द गुड पॉइंट टू गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. तो ये है रीजन पाइथन करने का. ये जो है ना पांडा, तो पांडा है ना, इसने सबको खा लिया है. scikit-learn, machine learning, numpy. You tell me one kind of data. अभी MBA तुम लोग कौन सा data लेते हो? MBA, what kind of data you process? Excel sheets, right? Excel sheets, you handle Excel sheets? Yeah. Yes. Any other kind of data? Yes. Anita, any other data you'd like to talk about? Yes. Excel files, right? You handle huge Excel files. You take any Excel file and I can tell you how. We are going to show a small demo about it. कहाँ गया? Yeah. So see here, I'm loading a Excel file here, which is data of employees. Okay, and I'm going to quickly show you how we can do some kind of very wonderful analysis. So now Anita, I would like to just have a kind of a, or Ritika also, anybody, like if you're given some data, okay, let's say you're given this data, you're given this Excel file, okay, of employees. Okay, this is data of employees, like age of the employee, business travel कितना करते हैं वो लोग, उसका daily rate क्या है, उसका distance from home क्या है, उसका environment satisfaction क्या है, उसका job level क्या है, उसका role क्या है, okay, marital status क्या है. ये अगर तुम्हें data दिया जाए अनीता, what you do? HR guys or others, you can tell me.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, somebody turned on the mic by mistake. Okay. Okay. So somebody would like to say, कोई बताना चाहेगा ऐसा अगर डेटा तुम्हें मिला तो तुम क्या करोगे ये डेटा के साथ? क्या काइंड ऑफ एनालिसिस तुम कर सकते हो इसके साथ? बोलो, सोचो. टोटल वर्किंग आवर्स, उसके टोटल वर्किंग ईयर्स कितने हैं, ट्रेनिंग टाइम्स लास्ट ईयर, फिर ईयर एट द कंपनी, ईयर इन द करंट रोल, ये सब दिया है तुम्हें, ईयर विद द करंट मैनेजर, ये सब डेटा है तुम्हारे पास. तो तुम क्या करोगे? व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एनालिसिस यू कैन डू, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस यू कैन सॉल्व, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ आंसर्स यू कैन गेट फ्रॉम दिस डेटा? बोलो, सोचो, थिंक अबाउट इट. ये डेटा से तुम क्या सोचोगे?
We can get his past experiences from the total working years.
ओके, वी कैन गेट कि क्या कैसे एम्प्लॉयज मेरे कंपनी में है, कि कितने इयर्स वाले एक्सपीरियंस वाले मेरे कंपनी में. ऐसा है क्या कि ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस वाले ज्यादा लोग हैं, फ्रेशर्स बहुत कम है, या आई हैव बैलेंस इन काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स की फ्रेशर्स एंड एक्सपीरियंस लोगों में बैलेंस है. ऐसा कुछ एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं. ओके, गुड. और कुछ? I'll tell you one more thing. Attrition मतलब ये होता है कि can the employee leave the company, कि वो employee company छोड़ के जाएगा या नहीं जाएगा. That is known as attrition. Attrition means leaving the company, leaving something, changing something. So will this employee change the company or not? अगर तुम्हें ऐसा डेटा दिया गया तो what kind of thing? Yes, there are HR managers here, there are statisticians. ओके, प्रेजेंटेशंस एंड डैशबोर्ड बनाएंगे, लेकिन निकालेंगे क्या? इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट एम्प्लॉइज निकालेंगे, बट क्या, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन यू वुड लाइक टू सॉल्व? आई वांट टू आस्क यू अ थिंग की. हाँ, यस, प्रंजलि, यू वांट टू से समथिंग? इफेक्टिव आउटपुट ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज. ओके, कैन यू, तुम थोड़ा उसको ये कर सकते हो क्या? सैलरी रेंज निकाल सकते हैं. ओके, वेरी गुड. वी कैन डू द एनालिसिस की कौन से काइंड ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज को क्या सैलरी रेंज है. यस, ओके, काइंड ऑफ वी कैन आंसर सच क्वेश्चंस. ओके, और कौन से क्वेश्चंस हम आंसर कर सकते हैं? सोचो, क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली डेटा एनालिसिस का पर्पस ये है कि वी वांट टू आंसर सम क्वेश्चंस, वी वांट टू टेक सम डिसीजन. ओके, एट्रिशन रेट हम निकाल सकते हैं. एट्रिशन रेट, कितने एम्प्लॉय छोड़ के जा रहे हैं, कौन से एम्प्लॉय छोड़ के जा रहे हैं, अगर उनको सैलरी का प्रॉब्लम है क्या, सैलरी कम मिल रहा है, ऐसे लोग छोड़ के जा रहे हैं क्या, या व्हाट आर द काइंड ऑफ, अगर बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपीरियंस हो गया तो वो छोड़ के जाते हैं क्या. हाउ मेनी एम्प्लॉयज आर गोइंग टू रिटायर दिस ईयर? ओ माय गॉड, यस, ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. डू यू नो दिस? क्या वो there is a crisis ना US में कुछ तो crisis है इसके regarding. What is that crisis? Regarding lot of people retiring. मुझे वो याद नहीं आ रहा है नाम. What it is called as? In US there are lots and lots of people who are going to retire out of their jobs because of the age. How many of yeah Rupesh, very nice. कितने लोगों को hire करना पड़ेगा हमें? Yeah, that's nice. वो प्रॉब्लम को क्या बोलते हैं? आई एम नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग द नेम, बट देन देयर इज अ प्रॉब्लम इन यूएस करंटली गोइंग ऑन दैट ओके कि या कि बहुत सारे लोग नहीं, इन्फ्लेशन नहीं है, बहुत सारे लोग सडनली रिटायर होने वाले हैं. देयर इज अ पर्टिकुलर टर्मिनोलॉजी टू इट. आई एम नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग द नेम. इट्स फाइन. वी कैन प्रिपेयर आवरसेल्फ टू हायर. यस, ओके विशाल, वेरी नाइस. मास रिटायरिंग नहीं नहीं, मास रिटायरिंग नहीं बोलते उसको, कुछ कुछ और नाम है. आई एम नॉट रिमेम्बरिंग. ओके, इट्स फाइन. ओके, दैट्स फाइन, बट देन यू कैन ट्राई टू फिगर दैट आउट. ओके, ऐसी चीजें तुम निकाल सकते हो, राइट? We can find some average things, we can find some averages. Yes, okay. So now I'm going to do an analysis here. मैं एक analysis करने वाला हूँ यहाँ पे. So first analysis what I'm doing is I'm finding what is the mean of age of my employees, what is the standard deviation of employees. Means I want to know what is youthfulness of my employees. Yeah, can I tell by this analysis? Yes, what is the youthfulness of my employees? Okay, average is 36. Okay, that's quite decent. Standard deviation is 9, is very small. Means मेरा minimum age जो है वो 27 कुछ है, and maximum age जो है वो 55 या कुछ है. No, sorry, 45 कुछ है. So 27 to 45 के रेंज में है मेरे पास. So minimum यहाँ पे extreme value है minimum 18 and maximum is 60. So still it's quite good, quite decent range. Yes, yes, I can do that. Okay, so now, okay, so guys understand that when it comes to some more kind of detailed analysis, like here we want to do a analysis, write a query to select all records which are having age greater than 50. Guys, यहाँ पे how many of you know SQL? कितने लोगों को what is, do you know SQL? SQL पता है? कितने लोगों को पता है SQL? Type Y in the chat box. Okay, Shivam को पता है. Okay, many of you know it. So I'm going to ask you a question. Please answer this question. So let's say ये तुम्हें data दिया गया है. You are given this data. Okay, ये तुम्हें data दिया गया है, and name of the table is employee attrition या employee, whatever name, some XYZ name to the table. So tell me, write a query to select all records which are less than 50. सारे records select करो जहां पे age is less than 50. ऐसे सारे records select करो. Please try to write this query. चलो.
Select.
हाँ, you can type it out. I want to.
Okay, sir.
Because जो लोगों को पता नहीं है, I want to show them the thing. Select star नहीं होगा, age less than 50 select करना है गौरव. कंडीशन है.
वेयर लगा कंडीशन भी यूज करते सर, कर सकते ना.
परफेक्ट, रितिका ने परफेक्ट आंसर दिया. यस, परफेक्ट, वही मैं बोल रहा था. ओके, परफेक्ट, वेरी नाइस, नाइस, थैंक यू. यश ने तो एकदम प्रिसाइज सेमीकोलन के साथ भेज दिया. थैंक यू यश. ओके, वेरी नाइस ओम प्रकाश. परफेक्ट शिवम, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, परफेक्ट, परफेक्ट. So now guys, this is SQL. SQL gives you ways. So SQL is another very very powerful language, or you say tool for doing data analysis. Okay, जैसा Python है वैसा ही SQL भी बहुत strong market current है. Okay, for data analysis. So now you know, if you see Python का code, so data frame is नेम ऑफ द टेबल, ये टेबल का नाम है, और उसमें तुमने एज का कॉलम सेलेक्ट किया एंड यू जस्ट से ग्रेटर देन 50 एंड ऑल द रिकॉर्ड्स व्हिच आर ग्रेटर देन 50 आर सेलेक्टेड. अगर तुम्हें लेस देन 50 करना है, लेस देन 50 करो. ओके, सो टेल मी विच वन इज इजी सिंटैक्स, कौन सा ज्यादा रिलेटेबल सिंटैक्स है, विच वन इज इजी, पाइथन वाला जो हाईलाइटेड है या जो एसक्यूएल है जो चैट बॉक्स में है, पाइथन या एसक्यूएल, पी और एस, पुट इट इन चैट बॉक्स, पी और एस कौन सा इजी है? Python is much easier, much relatable, easy to understand, easy to remember, right? So guys, this is one of the reason why Python is booming. तो ये जो लोग जो Python चाहते हैं, those people who are hiring for Python, they know Python is easy. तो see, MBA के लोग Python सीख सकते हैं, मैकेनिकल लोग सीख सकते हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, मैथमेटिक्स, कोई भी बहुत इजीली Python को सीख सकता है because the syntaxes are easy. Okay, syntaxes are very easy, and that's the point, that's the point we want to convey. That's why Python is in the boom. And understand, if you try to see this, so pandas, this power of pandas, ये pandas है. Okay, pandas का है, हमने यहाँ पे pandas import किया. So see, pandas, we are using pandas, and हमने ये जो excel file है ये यहाँ पे read किया है and we are putting it, and then in pandas we are doing this. तो देखो ये पूरा statistical analysis, एक command and पूरा statistical analysis. Okay, and this thing, okay, this syntax and immediately this thing, yeah. Okay, so you can get these things. Okay, okay, so this is quite easy syntaxes. Okay, then another thing is, let's say programming. How many of you know programming? Type Y in the chat box. How many of you know programming? C, C++, Java, kuch bhi, any programming you know, type Y in the chat box. Okay, so now guys, tell me that take the employee salary as input of 5 employees. 5 employees का salary तुम्हें लेना है. You're supposed to take 5 employees salary and calculate. There is a bonus percentage given. हर एक एम्प्लॉय का बोनस परसेंटेज दिया हुआ है. ओके, सो यू आर सपोज टू प्रिंट द टोटल ऑफ 5 एम्प्लॉयज. सो हाउ डू यू डू इट? थिंक अबाउट इट, थिंक अबाउट द सॉल्यूशन इन योर प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज. तुम्हारे प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में सोचो रितिका. ओके, एवरीवन थिंक अबाउट इट कि कैसे होगा सॉल्यूशन, सोचो. ओके, ओके, yes. So how many of you say that it will require a loop? यहाँ पे 3-4 लोगों ने बताया loop. So guys, tell me, how many of you say you require a loop? Type Y in the chat box. जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे प्रोग्रामिंग वाले लोग, how many of you say it will require a loop? Yes, yes, it will require a loop. Now you see the syntax of Python. अब Python का syntax देखो यहाँ पे. Python का ये numpy है. This is numpy of Python. Okay. So Python का numpy, हमने array बनाया, ये छोड़ दो. See the total salary. Total salary equal to salary plus salary into bonus divided by 100. खत्म. Is it easy? बोलो guys, is it easy? No loops. No loops. Loop का जरूरत ही नहीं है. Okay. Wow. Has loops. Okay. So NumPy has that power. NumPy has that power. Okay. To do it. So we have to understand these libraries of Python. They are very powerful. If you study them, I'd recommend you study these libraries, pandas, numpy, very powerful libraries. Okay, so there is one small announcement, guys. There is a feedback link. Okay, so you can please keep it open. Okay, the feedback thing, you can click on that link and keep it. Okay. Okay, so Ritika says, what if I want to start initial count from 2? What do you mean by that? You want to start from the second employee? You want to start from the second employee like this, Ritika? Yes, yeah, you can do that. This is called a slicing in Python. Okay, it's called a slicing in Python. Just add this much. Okay, it will select the second one. Once, see, because indexes in programming, they always start from 0. So now here 1 plus. So now if I run this, it will only print 4 values. No, they only print 5 values because there are 6. It will only print 5 values as output. It is connecting. It's taking some time because my internet connection. Okay, so now it's going to take only 5 values. Okay. Sorry. So I need to say this. Just a typo mistake. Okay. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 values. Yeah, Ritika, clear? Okay. Make sense, Ritika, everyone? So even if you want to make some changes, they can be handy. In Python, they can be very handy. Okay. Ritika, are you there in the meeting? Maybe she's facing some network trouble or something. Okay, so with some minor changes, without any loops, you can handle this. Okay, fine. Okay, now there is one more thing. Okay, one more thing is you can also do time series kind of analysis. Okay, so these are the share market values. They are share market values. So guys, tell me, if I give you share market values of a share, what kind of analysis you would like to perform? क्या analysis करना चाहोगे? What kind of analysis you would like to perform? Yeah, share market का data है. This is opening day, opening price of the shares, closing price of the share, high, low, and this is old data. But then this is, yeah, what kind of analysis you would like to do on share market? Come on. More customers, stock prediction, yes, prediction kind of thing. So see here, invested, okay. You would like to see the share price, yes. You would like to see the data month wise, yes. You like to see the data month wise. You would like to process the data daily. You like to process the data quarterly. ऐसे अलग अलग तरीके से तुम you like to have, okay, technical and fundamental analysis, right, Rajat, that's right. Time based analysis, that's right. I'm just checking if I have the code. Yeah, so see here. Okay, so you just take the table, close weekly, you convert the data into weekly. So this is a weekly plot. This is the day wise plot of the data. Okay, this is the business day plot of the data, business day plots. So you can directly have such plots. Okay, so it's very simple. In pandas, you can have some simple plots like this. Okay, then see here, This is a monthly analysis, bar charts. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, you can give the range of the dates. You can have range of the dates and find all the values for that range. So there can be a lots and lots of analysis which can be performed. Okay, so I know the library again here also the library is pandas. Yeah, again pandas library. Okay, so pandas, numpy, scipy, these libraries which we are talking about, okay, they are very powerful libraries, guys, and there are 1,000+ such libraries which are very powerful. And understand that they are if I would sincerely like you to go through these libraries and try to understand them. Very important, okay, especially from data analysis point of view. sklearn, scikit-learn, scipy, numpy, pandas, and all those kind of things. Okay, so okay, please do that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share from my side. Okay, sorry, yeah, so this is what I wanted to share from my side. Any kind of what do you say, any kind of question, queries anybody has, you can please fill the feedback. Okay, this is a feedback form, please fill the feedback. Okay, so okay, if you already filled, that's nice, thank you very much. So any questions, anybody has any questions, any clarification to make, can ask.
Sir, with your permission, can I also share something?
Yeah, surely.
Yes. So participants, I have already shared the feedback form link, and also we are planning out for a full-fledged course in Python programming. I'm sure Shantanu sir would agree with me. So we are planning that, and if you guys are interested in going ahead with the more like in detail course on Python programming, then definitely you can try it out. I'll share the registration link, and you can keep the registration link, and then maybe after the session you can complete the registration process. So you'll find all the details in the form link itself. And if you have any queries, I'll share my contact number in the chat box, and you can get in touch with me. So that's it from my side, sir. I'll just share the link.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
There is a
Thank you.
question by Vishal, says how much time it takes to learn Python. See, I would not like to comment on the last word of yours, that is completely. See, because completely means there is a huge scope. Okay, but I like to say the most important things. So it's like you should have some exposure to Python, maybe 30-40 solid hours, 40-50 solid hours, and 30-40 solid hours of practice. Okay, so that's it. You need to do a lot more practice, especially if your background is not what do you say, especially if your background is not programming kind of a stuff, then you know, there is you need to have more practice. Okay, non-coding background, then you require more practice. Okay, so here is the link which is shared, and I just opened the link to show you. Learn Python programming, that is starting from 26th, okay, 26th to 15th October, 50 hours, and these are the details. Okay, okay, that's fine. So you can fill in the registration form if you're interested. Okay, Okay, Rohit sir, there is some request for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes. So
Uh,
Rohit sir will do the needful for official MBA groups. That's fine.
yes,
Ritika.
we are definitely in line with that. Uh, Ritika has asked another question. Just
Yes.
one second, sir.
Yes. So Ritika, understand that there are lots of companies in recent years. There are lots of companies coming up with Python. And one more thing, Ritika, is that I would like to clarify very from the beginning that please, when you're learning this thing or anywhere, when you're learning Python, understand you should learn programming, not the tool. Okay. Okay. So don't learn just the Python part of it. If you learn programming, then many companies can hire you for many other things and you can be flexible. Okay. So Python, it's increasing. There are many companies, many companies, but still you should be flexible. Okay. Yes, Rohit sir has shared his number. Everyone, please contact him on this number for timings of the course, whether it is online, offline. Because see, then it would be very easy for him to deal with you and kind of things. Okay, they just says alumni name means sorry. What do you want? You want to speak to alumni? Yeah, Rohit sir can tell you some alumni also. Alumni name in the form. Acha, alumni name in the form means if some alumni has told you about the course, then you can write his name. Referee, reference. Dattatray, you will get the details. Rohit sir will let you know. Rohit sir, you're there? I think he's facing some network issues or something. But all other details you can contact him on this. Okay. So guys, you have noted the number, Rohit sir's number. You noted it. Please just type Y in the chat box if you have noted it. If you are not noted, I mentioned the number again. Okay, for any queries, please contact him on this number. You can fill the registration. He will get in touch with you also. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so thank you guys. I have some personal comment